Jumbo, fellow adventurers, happy Friday. Time for a spiritual tune-up, the last one of the week. And we're sticking to point, and that is living deliberately, creating consciously. Thoughts become things, how to live as rocking a life as possible with these divine spiritual principles that have couched our existence since the beginning of time. Today's question I love because boy can I relate to it. Thank you for asking your questions below on Facebook or Instagram. Ask your questions the day of a post and that'll increase chances mightily that in the immediate future I will get to your questions. So many great questions, I cannot get to all of them. I try to pick the questions that have a universal appeal. Manifesting under challenging circumstances. Specifically, Mike, is it possible to manifest whilst you're going through the dark night of the soul and feeling really low and stressed? Oh, heck yes. This is maybe one of the best times to be a deliberate creator, to get clear on your vision. Enough is enough. Let's move forward. Is it easy? In the beginning, it's never easy. And it always feels so beneath you and piddly and pitiful. You have big dreams, the world is crashing down upon you, and then I come along and say, think that good thoughts, choose them wisely. And it's like, give me a freaking break. I need a miracle, not some fanciful thinking. But it's your thoughts that create the building blocks of your tomorrow. Literally, there's nothing more powerful than your concentrated thoughts, as my story and pointers may hopefully reveal. It was literally 20 years ago, 21 years ago now, almost to the day, when I was going through what I would call my dark night of the soul. I had just liquidated a t-shirt gift business with my brother and mother that had carried us for 10 years. It was like the end of a dream. It was like death. I had no idea what I would do to make ends meet. I had no idea how I was going to continue making mortgage payments of thousands of dollars once my savings had been used up. I was 39, almost 40. That was terrifying. And I was starting over, didn't know what I was starting. And then on top of it all, the thing that hurt the most was suddenly in the midst of it, my long-term relationship with this girl I was super serious with. We were approaching our 10-month anniversary. This was a record for me. I found out in the middle of the night, the hard way, that my girlfriend had a boyfriend. And it wasn't me. And while I can laugh about it now and feel like got away with my life back then, it was hell. It was horrible. I could not relate to you. The grief, the nausea, my life was over. I wondered if I'd ever be happy again. And it went on for months. It was a year before I rebounded. But it was then, in the darkest hour, that I was putting together what I'm now living, the life of my wildest dreams. It was then that I was sending out, a year into, little inspiring emails every day, and I had just started writing as the universe. It was then that I had already embarked on the initial script, like I was days into the audio program, Infinite Possibilities, The Art of Living Your Dreams. And I remember losing weight, like pounds every day for 3 weeks in a row, could not eat. And I remember thinking, this is impossible. There is no way I'm going to be able to write these emails nor this audio program for paying subscribers who are waiting for the first installments. It's like I have to delay. I can't. And damn if I was going to give anybody a refund. Damn, finally I've got a little bit of traction during the dark night of my soul and people want to hear from me. And I just powered through it. And to this day, I don't know how I did it. I was in agony emotionally. I was like distraught beyond words. I would pray at the side of my beds each night on my knees. And I'm not even a praying kind of guy. I was desperate. But I powered on. I had vision boards. I did affirmations. I did some journaling, introspection. I didn't just visualize. I visualized. I showed up. I spoke it. I behaved. And my God, that audio program went on to be a bestseller on the early days of the internet. That's my judgment of it. That's how many I sold. I sold boatloads. And then as a book, it became a New York Times bestseller years and years later. It also got me into Rhonda Byrne's Good Graces, that original audio program, which is why I was invited to be in The Secret. So can you manifest in the dark night of your soul? Oh my God, you can so manifest at any point. Here are my 3 pointers. Number 1, rarely does it feel like the perfect time to go manifesting? Okay? Because if things are really good, that's when you don't even want to manifest. You're like, hey, this is great. I love my life. And you're just not inspired. When things are mediocre, you're like, oh, I'll feel better later, and then I'll do it, but you won't. And when things feel really crappy, you're like, oh, forget it, man. I hate my life. And so that's why people don't embark upon creative visualization programs or some of the things that I advocate, affirmations, scrapbooks, vision boards, because there's just never a good time to do it. You know, you either feel good or you feel like crap, and that can't be right. Here's a trick I learned, and I've shared it in my books and my audio programs. Thanks for all the hearts and the waving and the stars, the feedback. Something I learned early on is that if you are waiting for your ducks to line up, I've shared this before a year ago in these tune-ups, they never do. Your ducks are never going to line up. If you're waiting for your ducks to line up, meaning all of the resources, all of the confidence, all of the great ideas, if you're waiting for your ducks to line up, metaphorically, that's an expression, you will wait forever. Look at nature. What does Mama Duck do? When Mama Duck wants to go somewhere and there's, 24 little ducklings or 6 little ducklings, Google it. You can see these pictures. Mama Duck just goes. She just picks up and goes. If she waited for her ducks to line up, do you think they would ever just get single file and say, okay, Mom, we're ready? Moms are much smarter than that, right? You know that. Half of you are moms right now. Moms just go. Mama ducks go. And all the babies are like, Mama's going. Get in line. Woo! And it's exactly the same with your ducks. The confidence, the resources, whatever it is, the best friend, the travel partner, they're not going to show up until you decide it's time to go. And how do you know whether or not you've decided it's time to go? Because you're going. You're freaking going. Ducks or no damn ducks. The ducks will show up in the nick of time. And if you end up having to take that trip all alone to Hawaii or Paris or wherever, once COVID's over, you'll probably find your partner on the other side. Or, like me, I went to Hawaii a couple times and never found her. But I eventually did, and I've been many times with her. So just don't put a calendar to it. Don't stress it. Just get going. Of course you don't feel like you're ready. You're not ready. Being ready is not a criteria for getting started. Okay? Wanting it. Yearning for it. Demanding transformation. Oh, it's being pressed to you right now. You just need to get in gear and go. The third thing I wanted to share with you, as my story and life has shown me, no doubt your story and your life has shown you, there's no words in any language that can convey how powerful you are. None. You feeling bad? So what? You're God Almighty. You hung the stars in the night sky. You are here to live the life of your dreams. That's why you chose to come here. You knew what you were doing. You had all the deck cards in place. Now they're scattered hither and yon, but you can deduce that you are of God, by God, pure God, pushed on to greatness every day, inclined to succeed with positive thoughts 10,000 times more powerful than your negative thoughts. So just go out and do it and count your blessings, and you too will feel after the dark night of the soul has passed that like I escaped with my life. And now I know so much better. I'll never go back to those depths. I never need to. There's too much beauty. There's too much good. There's too many reasons to be happy. Okay, fellow adventurers, have the best Friday and weekend of your life. Look at the link below. Guess what? Still doing variable pricing for my Infinite Possibilities membership. This Tuesday, we're talking dineros, rupees, dollars, sterling, euros, you name it. We're talking about money so that you can live a rocking life on earth. Every Tuesday, I do a 30-minute mini manifesting workshop with a downloadable PDF, an exercise to complete, something for you to integrate and get it going. And right now, members can join for a price you choose. $15 a month is the low end. $30 a month is the high end. You get to pick 50 cents a day, 75 cents a day, $1 a day, and then you get all kinds of other benefits. Click the link and find out. Also, the Notes from the Universe calendar. Oh my God, it's so cool. Filling it up. They're $8 at tut.com. There's only 100 or 200 left. So go there, and then you'll have a guided wall calendar to kick some bad guy booty. All right. Thank you for joining me. Have an amazing weekend. Can't wait till Monday. Write your questions down below now, or at least over the weekend on this broadcast, and I'll be reading them on Monday morning, perhaps speaking to the world about your issue. Okay, thank you, Kelly Ann and Jerry and Beth, Heather and Kat on Facebook, Jody and Fit Sage Fitness and Ray on Instagram, Yoso, Snow White Aquarian. Oh, I'm so glad all of you are here. Hasta luego, hasta la pronto, arrivederci.